It is. But what we say, Ghana for the donor, or share even the latest reports.
Sure.
And our research from Global Info Analytics.
Good.
About almost 70% of Ghanaians. Esusu say, Amemua, ye papa, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, Ebuno. Omeni John.
Good.
Na in the right direction. And untina millions of Ghanaians eto something. Eku jina ewia ase. Ewia bomo. Awamkoto Obama, President John Dramani Mahama. Media bijidi ame wapa ne say yeto Obama as a politician. It is only an opportunity for you to serve the people.
Sure.
As a young person, any Oshe Ghanaian population about 62% mebu. And to me, I'm a tea me mebu to say more. I mean, chain more can be also. Na a opportunity can menya na mabet na ha.
Wow.
Me jidi say, a juma ye papa His Excellency, any me boss, Honorable Felix Kwachufu, so the ama me say, me bo abain ho dawuro na niema pa abain ye no, yen fam to jano. I see this as a very, very important way. Opportunity the amamia made discharge me duty with remarkable
okay
areas.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Now since Sompa FM have send usifa hu ha
Say yes, say the enim na wia no,
yeah
yes, so can you actually enim anajo and the why be that your friend say I boaf minimum de da okumase
oh sir
and I minimum say nyuma pa mo ye ene odra mo kire wa santeman any the kind of research based work amoye, humanitarian work amoye, any professional journalism amoye in the Ashanti region. I know it will be replicated in Accra here.
Sure.
And I can promise my listeners, any viewers, to say, near my pankwa and amodeba abeboa Ghana mai ni titru we nuanoma omo nkra hante me de me hwam studio hakra
yeah
one how about you in some London?
About you in some
London.
Your studio?
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful. Until me bomb abaso na mo penny for. Me bomb abaso, me bomb DJ abaso, me bomb producer abaso, me bomb owner abaso. Say omodi bibi pa kama say abedua nkran kromu a. Omo ne Ghana for ebeche ne mapa. Me bomb na abaso.
Where ever that say. Na anya bia ma me bisa we quick one. Jubilee House, do you know what's about Flagstaff House?
For now, no me who communication be answer.
Sir, but is there any intent to do that?
Not that I know of. I think say Bibi Saba, I want to waste time for Aswati, but for now,
discussing
send me the me bought the room by.
Okay, that's
this and pay you for echo decide we no because I remember come about no abeka.
But do you think say Moses Ananka Beboamo?
Oh, me personally, dear, I mean, I'm indifferent. I believe that there are so many things Ghana for sharing him say yebeya momo. Those are major issues we need to be looking at. Changing Flagstaff House to Jubilee and answer Jubilee House to Flagstaff House. You know, for me, this is in my personal capacity.
Okay, that's
for
fine.
me. I don't think say idea me meji who say Gamena me president and come here. But in paying for what is good for the country.
Who say who anka your president
the best me chain say
okay, good.
Me no as a young person no, there are so many things as a mebu no ye be focusing on. Me train say ejuma wura papa person oye no oye national apprenticeship program and na me sure say ye be ye ma adwen kra ma whether there will be a change of name and I say wait I don't think say for me that is what it is important to me.
Okay, so
I will look at it.
We are going to have thrown and said say ye say NDC aban no ebedi eye o minus so a question I be say from where you sit as a young person communicating for government, would you say that it is all well not paying particular attention to the research work done by Musa Dankwa?
I think say yes, this is a very beautiful question. The attorney said there are so many KPIs there are so many key performance indices. Yeah, they assess your buying the performance. Now, for me, I think the governance of President John Dramani Mahama and Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman fantastic work. For now. Omachre say indeed experience over experiment. Omachre say indeed President Mahama is a listening president. Or ye president Sompa oyo. Or ye a compassionate leader. Or ye sensitive to the difficulties and plight of the people. For me, that is the conclusion, and I say that is the impression I get from the regime. Now, why do I say this?
Okay.
President Mahama, Obayeno, Oye campaign now, catch a Ghana for say Abaya Oba Bebuno. Abaya Ebe recognize the difficulties of the country, and we will live according to the difficulties we are in. What did I make? I say? Into Obaya, Osha various steps are where steps are ensure efficiency. One, number two, protecting the public purse. Look at the public purse protection. President Mahama Bayo say, "On who dentia or my ketwa to say Ghana? Yeah, appointing ministers 125.
What is
in
so?
The first time of the year.
What is so? And that is what we have just said. We all know it's a fact. What is so?
Yes,
and even with the ministries, what about 23
from 30 to 23.
Sure.
Presidential staffers and what is so? From 300 and something and the MPP no, and now I can say, Omeye 27.
27.
Yes.
Now presidential staffers now, your party regional organizers,
presidential staff for BI, I am appointing as a presidential staff for BI. Nidin is published. What will say I publish any list apart from 27 now I publish it or no? What will list be?
No, I've not seen.
Into me who be biasa, ubiasa de mabonting.
Okay, so you want to say so you want to say on record, say the regional party organizers say they are part of the presidential staff. Is that really true or not true?
But the point I'm making
is
that the president speaks directly through his spokesperson, who is the Minister of State Government Communication. No communication or whatsoever has come from the presidency through the Honorable Felix Kwachu Fusua. Enlisted other like I saw my presidential staffers. All presidential staffers have been published on the social media handles and in the media on May 27.
And today,
oh, some politics, a lot of things. Everybody is everybody is allowed to make their own commentary, but we must be very, very, straightforward for the people of Ghana to know. Say this is what is going on. President spokesperson, the Honorable Felix Kwachu Fusu, are publishing only 27 presidential staffers, and no crown. I can't say. Office of the President and the President Akasa, they publish about 10.
Okay.
And a Vice President.
All right, so a quick one. Once Ghana had for the 2024 elections, Adiana Ghana for a shepa, one a galamsey, two a energy, and 3 a the economy. So far, with these 3 sectors here, maybe Bob Bossy, and Yabiano. Would you say the government fight in terms of galamsey, abina bono homoding?
Pa, me no ka say 177 galamseyers have been arrested at Ediomujina Emrenu.
177.
Yes, I can mention where they are from. On 23rd February 2025, he arrested 15 illegal miners. Ewo evaluate Ajomojira with almost excavators. On 5th March 2025, he arrested 73 illegal miners at Tilly Forest around Boku area.
Okay.
On 11th of March 2025, he arrested 12 illegal miners at Tano Anua Forest in the western of Enclave. On 13th of March, he arrested 7 illegal miners around the Subri area. On the same 13th of March, he arrested 13 illegal miners around the Black Water area. And on 14th of March, he arrested quite a number of illegal miners, ACZ or more excavators around the Bosome Freewood district.
And we put the hand of you and watch it or mono.
Omujina yes.
I would you say?
Oh, me say, Dainty I me uncle illegal mining. Because the people who were supposed to fight it, they were neck deep in the activity.
Why more?
Oh, said Professor from Pombatin Bebu. In fact, na didn't you meant me uncle say, Omwankasa, Sompa, Omonaisim.
So, what's a Professor from Pombatin? You need to come explicit on the names.
Yes,
sure.
Say drama by Mebu.
Okay.
Omanuafo, Omotuafo. It is said they want to do for chairs or the bofre, or to for, or for. They were the ones doing it. In fact, Professor from Paul Boateng released a 37-page report of Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining. So I report or describe the Flagstaff House as the headquarters of Galamsey. Or say, President Akufo-Addo made Galamsey a free-for-all enterprise for any member of the NPP, whether you're a branch executive or your constituency executive, and found money baby or NPP, you are allowed.
But dog, didn't the NPP refute that report? Say, report now. Professor from Pomboatin the buy no. It is neither here nor there. That is yeah.
Near Chawabeka Swabokro. Debbie. Professor from Pomboatin on your Biakake, he was their Minister for Environment and Science. Yes, say, Bomochichi if you sumo be catch us said denchemewa, yen yin chinye. We no denchemnan kasa, and wabe catch us any new because he was part of them. What did they make us? And the evidence was clear. Obobo Din, Obobo Protozoa, CCA or MP or Parliament. Nobody came to refute it. Obo Professor Kwam, MP at the time for Manso Nkwantao baby. Obonidin, nobody was able to refute it. Obo Lord Comedy and a few other people. Nobody was able to challenge Edi Obobo, you know. In fact, Utemi, the then Greater Accra Regional Minister, Titus Glover.
Yeah.
Obetina TV so can say, Denti a yentimin kungalamse ni because onwani MPP for the heading. Galamse. Canada Japan. Obetina TV so can say, na niema amosima sizi wa excavators ni mu na mo aka say yenko fo ya agide ye galamse.
Na say galamse asema o can say MPP for and na wabra na wo mo aben no mo ye galamse ne. And equally yetete nsam bi say wabra NDC edi nkunim no. Bo party echitafo de bi ko galamse site e ko pamo nkrofo say omo no mo babe ye galamse.
And you know what has happened is that the MPP they are looking for classmates in Sompa galamse. Omope equalization, omope so almost so DB2 NDC for so. But the point is that the President John Dramani Mahama was the minister kete say ono de he has even barred any politically exposed persons in the NDC from engaging in mining. And I'm saying, or say mining cry, a friend of mining cry say illegal you are not allowed to do it. So far as you're politically exposed. Because you say what fascinating crew the enemy and all mawu NDC ni na government official emeye mining na ofo achire ko egalam say ya na obepamo anu abre da bi ena oba yen so the records are showing in fact yeah the galamsey fight ni be she DC for sa what will happen is that what will happen is that we DC ni be hu say galamsey e wo constituency it is grounds enough for your removal
is
because you be decentralize the mining license in free minerals commission for whole DCs will be in charge. What else is a woman license and also will be small scale mining. Now I'm mobile license near Befetchery now Nippon illegal mining. It is grounds for removal. DC be also know our pesa yede. Ye pamono. Enjoy. So these are far reaching measures, President can say mining in forest reserves. Which in fact, there's conversation going on.
Maybe LI 24
2462
2462 no. Ade bia say mo bo pro a mo ye bo campaigning nyina mo ka say say line na kramo mo betwe mana meboa.
In fact, what had happened was that in fact that airline no the difficulty with that airline is that it is only a portion of that airline that gives the president the opportunity to grant entry into forest reserves. Only one portion. And I don't have.
But doggy. And you know what? Maybe so quickly. Excuse me. Namu nimsa say it's only a portion of it. Na Emma
look.
Ama for who coin.
Look.
Emma multimede call a year forest reserves. Ekwakoye mining. Then why did you on your campaign trail say
look,
Moba, you were going to repeal that law?
Conversations are still going on.
Okay.
We work at the pleasure of the people of Ghana.
Sompa FM.
If at any point in time the people think that the whole airline should be repealed, the president is and his ministers are working at the pleasure of the people of Ghana. So there is no difficulty at all whether we should be amended or we should repeal it. In President Mahama will say, or a listening leader or a listening president. If or Jane say, and I say, Osusu said the Ghana for penny, now I know the Beboa country now. The president has no difficulty doing it. But the point is that what we need about the fight against illegal mining of galamsey, the executive and political commitment, which for me I see in this Mahama regime under President John Dramani, and I can tell the people of Ghana listening to me this afternoon say, by the end of December, we will see significant improvement and changes in the fight against galamsey. And I want to commend the Lands and Natural Resources Minister, the Honorable Emmanuel Makofi, for his commitment to the cause. EPA boss, Professor Nanama Brown Kluche, and also Elbon Homodepa, as far as her position is concerned. And so many other people they are involved in the fight against illegal mining. We have said, say mining the yentimi chaso, but illegal. So called mining in a forest reserve is not approved. Called mining in water bodies is not approved. The government will put in place every measure, be making sure say, oh yeah, Mabuno, you want to go into mining, you have the necessary documentation. We will make sure say you do legal mining. At the end of the day, Ghana will benefit.
Okay.
The young people will benefit, and there will be jobs created for the people of Ghana.
So, Doc, from where you sit, then ubetimidi a measure say galamsey, a tour, etra, and access abri grado, abafom. From where you sit, criteria ben ubetimidi jina swaka say galamsey abafom.
So for me,
yeah,
early days yet. But the point is that you could see clear commitment on the side of the president and the minister. And can a chairman for Crownty. But see, I know Yasan Lanchi be a friend of River Guards.
Yeah, I've
a lot
seen
of
it.
people have criticized it.
Now River Guards
without Mami Chebucho.
Doggy, it's our River Guards.
Mami Chebucho. The concept. The concept is
what is the concept?
Omone galamsey for exchange fires. Utime. Na say I want say mabunu bi sorry na omo bi sichi galamsey concessions ana nkofo bi ye galamsey. Iwe ye mabunu a omo free ekuru a omo nso anu nkofo ye galamsey. So the idea was to select passionate, nature loving young people. Mabunu omo do omo nso no do omo man. They selected them. They subjected them to about a month or two military training. Now, what they will do is that only whistleblowers.
Wow.
They are found in the various communities I am mining.
So
they are going to
who say would you have military training?
About a month training.
About a month.
Yes, a month training.
And you know, one more echo full that
they will not be in the forest and as a river bodies galamsey. They will be in the communities mining, illegal mining.
But they will not go to this.
There so that they will trace suspicious illegal mining activities because Chanfine, untimi njai Chanfine every helicopter mun sin so. Car na de beko. Enti nipa ne ti kromo no say ya fa payload da bi. Ena ye de excavator na sa Chanfine si so a. Onim se sa anima we ya ekoyi. Galamsey na ekoye. Quickly, they have been layers with the review unit of the naval bases. Of the Ghana Armed Forces. Enti ofre this area or more.
And we can say they are whistleblowers.
Because Ghana soldier phone team go jiden so ano they be say
and so
whistleblowers as and when suspicious activities of illegal mining are going on, then
they blow the whistle.
They'll blow the whistle and the naval base and the military will swoop in. It's as simple as that. So I don't think say assemble, we must follow the conversations and give the right information to the people. Yes, sir. We always thwart the effort of government. For me, the Galamsey fight, any idea within a month or two, because I don't know my yache.
Okay, so I asked you a question, say, Susudia Ben and now Ubetimidi, Esio Akase, Galamsey fight, I will be able say, in fact, NDC are buying by. Oh my God! Of course, because during the presidency of the New Patriotic Party, we're talking Nana Addo Dankwa and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The other man for Canada say yes, you any tear. Let's just say, yeah, you're born home on impact. So, and do you have that in mind?
Yes, of course. I mean, my timeline say, she be by the time of December, the people of Ghana will see clearly beyond doubt what the NDC government has done. Now, what is special about the regime? The level of commitment that President showed. Okay. That level of commitment was not present under the MPP regime. It is beyond doubt because we read Professor Frimpong Boateng 37-page report now. Ocho baby say, whilst there was a ban on small scale mining, saying small scale, now Forestry Commission, or more amount for permit into forest reserves. Number two, a government they are interested in fighting illegal mining. Then a report of interministerial committee abeto presidency 2 years no BMB. In fact, Professor Frimpong Boateng saying Crawford president appoint you so better interministerial committee on legal mining. So meeting so nobody was interested.
So a quick one, bringing you back to the point. Also to me my timelines here.
Oh, I have been very honest with you. Say,
okay,
looking at the trajectory, and they are buying she be by December dear.
December na issue anything.
Ghana will beyond doubt say indeed there is an actual fight against Galamsey.
Said by Dr. Ayeh on Sompa 106.5.
Of course, because the minister, the kind of arrest of Moye, the president's commitment, the president barring politically exposed individuals from engaging in mining and what have you. It is clear, say, Osha trajectory now. By the time of December, be do dear. Nagana for any monte as
okay.
This is a government.
So one other issue too is energy. Energy net is saying. Dumso.
I think it's good. Osha the records of the NDC in the energy sector. Yes, it will be our coup or snow that will catch us will be upon chair. This is an NDC regime I buy under John Dramani Mahama. Power plants I buy Asogli phase 2 and what have you. Yansan nye nunkwa yesen jagana sika through Esla. Meno can say at the last record I reckon in 45 billion. Meanwhile when we're going na sika a car a day in the energy sector was only 10 billion. Or the car 10 billion no be more 45 billion. I was like I said 35. Unfortunately, those monies were embezzled under the MPP. And on my side bought a car additional 70 billion account. But
you can't say because you don't have any evidence to that fact. If you say so, then you want to create a problem for some but we want to distance ourselves from this place.
A year dana for 35 billion in the energy sector through Esla. They are now there. Power plants will do the same number. Powers were working in 45 when you're for 35. Look at what has happened at ECG.
Containers, Nana. That's a container.
You go and buy a Niyama you need in the next 10 years. As Niyama never say in the next 5 years. What was the relevance of that? And Yaka say we will ensure financial prudence as far as our energy sector is concerned. Engaging in procurement dubious procurement de ekabe bregana me no ka say cabinet can say there are plans to establish a new gas plant. So okay say Atuabo gas plant 120 million standard cubic feet of gas production unit Atuabo. Under the it's an NDC legacy. Cabinet has also said there are plans to establish another gas plant.
But when you know fantastic ideas, but the ordinary Ghanaian feel say the no touchman. That's you doom sosa.
Oh, ye buy Ghana for Ye Ghana
of an barrier.
Ye buy Ghana phone.
Kumasi for air complaining everywhere. Dog.
Ye buy Ghana phone na ya way. Say fan go and was say ye do good power plants so money ye juma. Within the first 3 months, that wasn't procured. We had to have an emergency meeting within 3 hours to cause procurement of that. Ye buying, so in fact, the evidence is clear. WAPCO no more ye pigging exercise. MIA to oil need be by the manage ya. Minister Ayeh briefing just about a month ago. So in fact, there is no shedding of load. Of course, there may be areas or maintenance activities but the minister has confirmed say there is no shedding going on. But the point is that we must be fair to our people.
So I say there's no load shedding going on. We need a doom CSE.
Of course, there is always maintenance activities. But the point is that, no. Ghana for Omu GDA when this year say when it comes to solving our energy crisis there is no difficulty. If they have anybody to blame, they will not blame NDC because it was a time and I survey the biggest energy issue in our sector before 2016. For Dr.
Enkosi a breben and as I say Ghana ni because and the mada me light here no. Under the NDC administration.
Say my catcher will say the why be Daniel friend Ayeboafo. Ghana is a third world country. We are a developing country. What they make say there are basic difficulties every developing country experiences. Economy, energy, education challenges, health challenges. Ghana for now aware say because of our status as a country, there may be some difficulties, but government, up to speed. Government is definitely putting in place every measure. I've made mention of about 700 million. I've made mention of a new gas plant. All to solve the difficulties we face. Indeed, the energy debt, we are going to ensure prudent management of ESLA. Said the bear sikaka cry in yano, ye betim dia cash water for. Ama ni ema timi akoso. Ama independent power producers and the MPP. Now mutimi doom because ye de omoka abayin to ya. Meanwhile, ECG was making huge monies. If you are making such huge monies and you are not using it to pay independent power producers, that is what we will experience as a situation now. Independent power producers say as of limone at the some shutting now. So we are going to make sure. So in fact, the president and the energy minister has met IPPs on several occasions. Monies due them now. And I said debts owe them no. Government will gradually be paying off.
And so we should be hopeful, sir.
Of course.
In the coming days,
of course.
Lights now
of course. Beyond that. Now, the person me can education sector just few minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
On the president Eshebo say he will review and make education better. What has President Mahama done? He has uncapped debt fund. Or say the Sikaibe room for the first time the 3.5 billion Ghana cedis era education.
Okay.
That didn't happen under the MPP. The government that actually won because of free SHS. But it is President Mahama who is putting in such amount of money to make it better. And saying Kolayankasa about social media, I be a video. Meaning say what?
Who said instead of the double track, why a single track?
In Kolane say. You catch almost say your mama be good free SHS. But to buy no mama will be an better. Your mom chicken.
Dog, a quick one. We don't have time. Very soon I'll be ending with you. But a quick one on the economy. How has your government fared so far?
But I think for now it's good. Things are quite stable. Some catcher say the management of the economy in the year.
But as at the end of March, now inflation here 22.40.
This is yes, about for more.
Oh, about from.
And the last record about 21. As a bathroom.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
At the end of March,
oh, yes.
Just check.
About from now. In fact, Treasury bills rate cry. About from 28 years.
But
what it means is that people trust the government.
Because, oh, yeah, sure.
Yes, because who do see mamia? Me new nisa ube to yamisicana. Me make sure some interest in the cost. Said the bear.
That's an interest romantic. So,
yeah, it's a who borrow at 70% and 80% as compared to 28%. What it means is that Nipa know this kind of amount the higher the risk, the higher the interest rate. That is what it is.
Oh,
and you borrow at a lower rate.
But any artificial there.
Oh, how can it be artificial?
But it does not correlate with the monetary policy rate of Bank of Ghana.
Oh, Maza.
Now the monetary policy rate is about 28%.
Oh, Maza. Rome was not built in a day.
So it's artificial.
Oh, there is not artificial. How is it artificial?
Because say any artificial, and I say the monetary policy rate.
Beyond the monetary policy rate, generally around things are quite stable because the government is prudent. Yen say sika on Niema where you buy bondholders, you buy next kenyo. Yanum ye free power na you can say sinking fund. Scale them over 270 million. Yeah, Yanamo Konaka 64,000. What you say by Yatiti Muru Kakranka, if you see Kakra, you see MPP town on the bay, Adia Sebisabio. Me GD Municipal will be any sort. The government is putting all those monies together.
Okay, dog, yeah, but that was say
it's good.
Your last words.
Oh, for me, I think that the government is doing well. I trust in the leadership of President John Dramani Mahama. On Shada Nyadia, a deal yaw ever Ghana for good. A debut or Yabia or drink Ghana for one Independence Day celebration. Or on Tiasi, the entire Untiminti our canal, the 50 million Ghana cities, 150 billion OCs. Aqua Independence Day, but Teso on your side, the bida. Obey Biki Tuebi and the presidency. Nasika Krabi, I said, the Bia, a bit Viska. Na Yadia near Mapa. For me, it is a good sign as a Ghana food now. And look at all the things he mentioned. While allocating scarf for Jumera, while allocating scarf for National Apprenticeship Program, while allocating scarf for free sanitary park, while allocating scarf for major National Women's Bank, major policies are okay as obey. Or Ghana for boss obey betting tax, why e-levy, why 1.5% withholding tax on unrefined gold, why. So Ocean Yema or Kayesa Obeya within the 120 days no kind time no Ukrainian, but majority of them were.
All right, better say.